guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today's tarot reading is your general year ahead reading for the year 2015, and this is for the zodiac sign of Virgo. So Virgo, just to let you quickly know how I do these readings, I shuffle the cards quite vigorously, and I then go ahead and pick the first 12 cards, one after the other, from the top, and these will be to represent the 12 months of the year. I will then separate the cards into 3-month intervals. So we have 3 cards to represent from January to March 2015. The next 3 cards are from April to June 2015. The next 3 are July to September, September of 2015. And the final 3 cards will represent what potentially could happen in your life going on from October to December 2015. Now, I don't do the reading in terms of this is going to happen in January, this might happen in February, this might happen in March. What I'll do is, with these 3 cards, I'll look at the cards overall and give you a general overall overview of what could potentially happen for you in 2015 on a 3-month by 3-month basis. Also, to let you know that I pick a 13th card then, which represents the overall gist of the reading, the overall energy for 2015, and potentially what type of action you should take towards that year. Now, finally, this is a general reading, okay? I can't stress that enough. It's not a personal reading, okay? A personal reading is far more specific to your life. I am setting up the website at the moment, so once that's online, I'll let you know, and I'll be offering video responses and also email readings to start with. But the general readings, some of the stuff might apply to some Virgos, some may not. Some months might apply to you, some may not. It just depends, but this is a general reading, okay? So having said that, let's make a start. So from January through to March 2015, Virgo, I can see that the cards are saying that there may be some form of anxiety or stress happening between those 3 months. And I've just got a feeling for some reason that might be to do with the work situation for some of you guys. But there'll be some form of anxiety or stress over something, but that won't be long-lived, okay? It'll be very short-lived, because we do have a new opportunity coming in for you, and I think this might be tied to the work stroke career situation. So let me just show you the cards that the universe came up with for you. Okay, let's just get this straight. Here we go. So we have the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. So my gut feeling is telling me here is that there may be some form of, as I've said, anxiety or stress or a sense of powerlessness within you for between those 3 months, okay? So it could be in January, it could be, you know, after Christmas, having to face reality again, maybe having to go back to a job that you don't like and thinking, I really want to make a difference this year, and I don't want things to sort of be the same as they were last year. So for some of you guys, it might be a work situation. You're in a job and you think, God, I really want out of this, and the Christmas period has gone now, all that fun and all that relaxation time, and I'm back kind of to square one. And that's just, again, one of my hypothetical scenarios. But it doesn't last long, because we do have the 8 of Wands here, and this is a card that signifies new work opportunities, good news coming in, new ideas, new thoughts. So for a lot of you guys, it could be that for a very short amount of time, between January and March 2015, you might be feeling a little bit trepidatious about the future. You might be feeling some stress over that. You might even be feeling some stress within your work life. And that you want to make changes, but the change does come in, because for some of you guys it might be a case of that you decide that because you don't want to feel stressful for where you are in life, you actually want to go out there and make some differences, make some changes. So for some of you guys, it might be new ideas that you've got coming in that you actually act upon, because as we know, the Wand suit is a suit of action and energy. So I just feel that a lot of you guys will be taking action in trying to change things around for yourself. So whether that's going out there and applying for new work, you know, seizing new opportunities, thinking of new ideas and new ways to change your life and change your direction. I feel a lot of you guys will be doing that, and you'll have some success with that. So we've definitely got some type of new beginning happening between January and March in terms of your, I think this is your work career life, how you earn your money, how you live. And I certainly think that there's going to be a lot of new thoughts and new ideas from you guys coming in, because you really can't be bothered with any anxiety or stress going on. You want a really nice road in 2015, and definitely for some of you guys, you're going to be getting that because you're going to have new opportunities coming in, and I have a feeling that a lot of this will be definitely self-generated from yourself. You're going to be really sort of going for changing your life. And we also have, between January and March, the Six of Cups, and I feel that the Six of Cups card is always to do with kind of looking back to the past in nostalgia, or, you know, hoping that things come up again, resurface. And even if you're not hoping for things to resurface, I believe that things could be resurfacing for you. So whether that's friends coming in from the past, whether that's situations coming back around again from the past, and I just feel that a lot of this could potentially be to new, you know, old friends coming back in, or old situations coming back up again for you. It could even be a case of that for a lot of you guys, this card and this card are kind of matching up together, whereby at the moment you're feeling between January and March, I don't really like the situation I'm in terms of work or whatever, and I'd really like to make a change. And you're thinking potentially back to a time in nostalgia where you didn't have that stress, where you were feeling happy, and you want to get back to that. So potentially for some of you guys, you start creating the new opportunities that you want in terms of feeling happier within your work life. And your career life, or whatever this is. So I certainly feel that a lot of you, if it's not new friends coming in and resurfacing again between January and March, it will be you guys kind of looking to how things used to be potentially with you, and how you'd like things to be, and feeling that sense of nostalgia and warmth whenever you think about that, and thinking, you know what, sod it, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel anxiety and feel stressful about work or this, that and the other. What I want is, I want change. I want to feel good. This is a new year, a new me, and I want to feel good. So therefore you go ahead and you start creating the new stuff that you want. You start getting all sorts of ideas coming in. You start definitely taking the energy and the action to create that. And then we have, through April through to June, we've got the Four of Cups, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. And this really spoke to me through those 3 months. And if this adds up, if this sort of connects with the first 3 months for some of you guys, we've got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is all about kind of looking at the opportunities that are coming in and not focusing so much on, to me, this is all about focusing on things that you can't have, rather than focusing on things that are offered to you. Because we've got all four cups, upstanding. There isn't anything knocked down there. Do you see what I mean? There isn't any real loss there, okay? So really, to me, when I look at this card, I'm looking at someone who's, you know, kind of not aware, and they're not looking at what it is that they've got. They're only looking at what they haven't got, and what they feel that they can't get. And this suggests to me a man that feels that he can't have these 3 cups here, and the one thing that is offered to him, he's thinking, I don't want that, but I want that. Do you see what I mean? And to me, it's saying you really need to focus on the things that you have got between April and June, because you've actually got a lot, even if you don't recognise it at the moment. And it's saying to me that there are opportunities coming in for you, and this really does match up between January through to March, that there's opportunities with the Ace of Wands coming in, whether these are opportunities that you're actually thinking about, the ideas that you're thinking about and going out there and creating, or whether people are coming in and, you know, sending you emails or phone calls and offering you stuff. It's saying, you know, look at the opportunities, look at that window of opportunity. Stop thinking about potentially what you don't have. Look at what it is that you do have. Stop putting your energy into negativity. Put it into positivity, because there's good things out there. Do you see what I mean? Stop thinking negatively about stuff. Start thinking positively about it, because it's a new year, and already between January and March, you've already, to my mind, looking at those cards, made a decision that you want to change stuff around, and there is a new beginning there between January and March. But you need to follow that up with the Four of Cups. You need to stop putting your energies into negativity and start looking at the positive sides of your life, and look at stuff that's being offered. Even, to me, this card says, even if what's being offered is something that you've not thought about doing before, explore it, because it could potentially be good. I've got a feeling, though, that definitely you guys are going to be going for something new within this 6 month span between January and June, because we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is all about working hard, working diligently to achieve a goal. You want to get there. It's all about apprenticeship, learning new skills, really sort of being a student as well. And this suggests to me that you're going to be going into something new. You're going to take an offer potentially between April and June, and you're going to take that offer and you're going to be working hard for it. Now, we've got the Ten of Wands here, which suggests burden, but when I look at this card, I always see a guy that's pushing forward. He's pushing through something. He's pushing these 10 wands forward. Now, to me, this card suggests that if the wands had been on his back, he'd be weighed down by the burden. But he's not weighed down by the burden. To me, he's upholding it. He's holding his own. He's pushing through. He's moving these wands along. He's saying, I'm not letting nothing get me down. I'm not letting anything get me down. I'm pushing forward. I'm going for what I want. And that's it. If these wands, as I said, had been on his back, I'd have thought, something's weighing you down here. But it's not weighing you down. You're working hard. You're working hard for what you want between those months. You know? You're working hard for it. And this card just simply says to me that that negativity that potentially some of you guys had felt at the beginning of the year will disperse, because the opportunities are there. They're coming in. You're going to be taking them up. I'm so sure of it, because we have the Eight of Pentacles here next door. So you're going to be working hard in something, okay? And though it's a burden, I wouldn't like to call it a burden, but though it's a lot of hard work and at times it can be stressful, you're pushing through that stress, because we got a guy there and he's pushing these wands forward. They're not on his back. They're in front of him. So you're pushing forward. This is what these cards represent to me. Between April and June, you're going to be pushing forward. It's hard work. Don't get me wrong. It's not potentially not going to be an easy ride, but it's going to be something you want to do. You want to push for it. You want to push for it because you don't want to be back here. You don't want to be back to that. So you're going to be pushing forward to achieve your goals and to make your life the way that you want to make it. So these to me are a really good set of cards. Really, really good set of cards. And then from July through to September, these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I love them. Absolutely love them. We've got the Ten of Cups. Happiness, contentment. You've got a really good, happy, stable family life going on there. You know, things are... The number 10 for me is always a number of completion. It's always coming full circle. So things are going really, really well for you through these 3 months, especially in terms of the family. You know, you've got some real love going on there. Some real love going on there. And things are going really well. And we've also got next door to that, the Six of Swords. Travelling away from trouble. No trouble now. No trouble going on. You're travelling away from it. You're feeling really good within your home life. I think that you're going to be feeling really good in your work life as well. You're going to be feeling a lot better where you are now because you've worked for it. You've worked hard and everything is coming full circle for you. Everything. This is an amazing reading. I've got to be honest. It's lovely. You're really kind of... You've pushed through those barriers with the Ten of Wands. You pushed it. You said, I'm not letting anything hold me back. This is what I want and I'm going for it. And even though it's a bit hard, even though it's a bit stressful, I am pushing these wands forward because I want to get to where I want to get. And that's it. And if you look here as well in front of him, there's a house on the horizon and it looks very, very nice. He wants to get there, to my mind. He's pushing forward, something forward. He was pushing to get them wands over to that house as far as I'm concerned. So you're pushing to a goal, you're pushing there and you're getting there. And you've got the support of your family and your friends and there's a lot of contentment going on there. Absolutely beautiful. There's fulfillment. There's emotional joy. There to me is a lot of emotional security going on there. And through that, you're also finding that things are calming down a lot for you emotionally. Okay, those challenges potentially that you faced in 2014 and that little bit of a, you know, stressy time that you had potentially go in January is now gone. It really is going because you're finding that you've just got a really good balance all round. And you've got the Strength card as well between July through to September, where you're just feeling stronger. You're feeling really, really strong. You've faced your fears. You've faced it. You've tamed your fears. That tiger is, that lion, sorry, is the fear. If you look at this woman here, she's pushing that lion's mouth shut. She's pushing it down. He can't bite her anymore. He can't come and bite her on the ass anymore. She's pushing his mouth down. Look at that. Pushing his gob down. See? Pushing his gob down. She's got the strength to push that lion's gob down. She is not afraid. She's holding it down. She's saying, you're not coming to bite me on the ass. No chance. No chance. I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling good. I am feeling amazing. This is how this woman's feeling. You are feeling strong, Virgo. You're feeling strong. It's all coming together. This, oh my goodness, I just feel so energized through this reading because I think it's really good. I think it's really, really, really good. These three cards are amazing. Ten of Cups, stability, security, happiness, contentment, fulfillment, completion, family contentment, emotional joy. The Six of Swords, travelling away from troubles. Any troubles in the beginning of the years that you were feeling in terms of your emotions, you're travelling away from them. The challenges, obstacles that you felt that you were facing, travelling away from them. Everything's coming full circle and you're feeling so much stronger. Your reality and your life is so much stronger. Those fears, the lion who was the fear, you have tamed it. You're feeling good. And to culminate the last 3 months of 2015, we've got, oh, this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the pinnacle. Money's really, really good. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you. You know, you've worked hard for it though. You have worked hard. You have changed your direction through 2015. At the beginning of the year, you were feeling slightly stressy. And then you said, no, forget this. I'm not feeling stressed out. I'm going for new opportunities. I'm going to make my life happen. You're making it happen, you know. You're looking back to potentially, for some of you guys, how things used to be. And you want to get back there. So you're taking that action to ensure that you get back to how you potentially used to feel. Or potentially people are coming in to help you get that. Or potentially there's just going to be some really good people coming back from your past for you. And then we've got the next 3 months, through April through to June, where you're working for something. Okay? There's still a little bit of negativity there, but you're intelligent enough to know that that won't serve you. You're taking opportunities, you're pushing forward, you're pushing those ones forward. It's stressful, it's a little bit of a burden, but it's fine. The burden is not on your back, okay? Which means that you're going through the burden happily, to me. That's what it means. If the burden isn't on the back and it's not weighing you back, then it's a burden that you're happy to endure, and you're enduring it. And then from July through to September, we've got the Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, sorry, and the Strength card. Brilliant cards. Brilliant, brilliant cards. Security all around. Feeling stronger. Feeling happy within your family life. Feeling that you're really getting to a place of security. Money here. This is lovely. There's abundance in all areas of your life. The Ten of Pentacles really signifies wealth coming in. It can signify windfalls. It can signify just really getting to a place of feeling, you know, financially stable in your life. You're really feeling quite stable. And again, we have a man, I think it's a man and a woman there, a child, there's a couple of dogs there. You know, this is a really, really happy setting. There's a sense of permanence for you guys as well. You really feel that things have come full circle between October and December times. And we've got then the Five of Swords, again a brilliant card. This talks about defeating your enemies. You've defeated your fears. You're standing victorious, guys. You're standing victorious. You're like, yeah, I've done it. I've done it. I've won through the day, and what a year. What a year. I've done really well. I've defeated my enemies, my adversaries, and the only enemy and adversary I really had was myself, was my fears. When I look at these two guys here, it's as if this is you here, and then you here. The fear is getting further and further and further away. And you're looking back and you're saying, yeah, I did it. I did it. And then the final cut between October and December 2015 for you guys is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups does signify things like loss and looking at, you know, what you've lost rather than what you've gained. But I feel that this will be a case of you guys in a very, very reflective mood. You're looking back over the year and you're looking back potentially to 2014 and thinking, bloody hell. Because we can't see, I mean, we look at the guy here and we see his back, but we can't see his face. We don't see an expression on it. We don't. So I think this will be reflecting at what you gave up during 2015. But at the back here is what you've gained. You've gained all this. You've gained these cups. So I think this is going to be you guys in a very reflective mood. for 2015 at the end of the year. You're going to be looking back and looking over the year as we enter 2016 and thinking, yeah, I gave those things up. They had to go. It's as if this guy has knocked down those cups himself. He's kicked them down. And he's looking at them and he's thinking, I had to do it. I had to do it. Because if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have this left here. It's almost like he's looking at the cups and he said, I had to do that. I had to kick them down. There's blood coming out of these cups. Or wine. There's something that's been spilled. To me, he doesn't look in this setting like he's crying over spilt milk. It looks like he's done it himself. He's kicked it down himself. I had to do it. I had to get rid of that. Because if I didn't get rid of that, I wouldn't have these two left. So, the end of the year, it finds you, Virgo, in a very reflective mood. Very reflective. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Virgo. And the final card to represent your overall theme for the year, the energy for the year, is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very sort of, I suppose, emotionally capable, secure guy, yeah? He accepts his limitations, okay? He's a realist, okay? He's a realist. He comes to you from a very sort of emotionally stable viewpoint. He's been through some testing times, but he knows why he went through it, so he could get to where he is now. And he's sitting on his throne. His face is beautiful. And he's very happy where he is, you know. He's been through a lot and he's come through a better person. And I feel that through 2015, this card is saying that although at times your year may have been testing, with the Nine of Swords at the beginning of the year, and the Ten of Burden and the Ten of Wands at the end of the 6 months. At times it was testing, but you came through a better person. You came through more emotionally secure, more financially secure. You had to go through what you went through. You accepted your limitations. You accepted with the Nine of Wands, with the Nine of Swords, that whatever situation you guys, or some of you guys have been in, you accepted that it just wasn't going to work out. You accepted it, so you let it go. That was a limitation to you. You accepted that limitation. You said, I'm not going to go any further with that, so I'm going to move on. And you've done it. This is what I'm seeing in 2015, that for some of you guys, it's going to be a case of, nah, enough. Enough is enough. I'm not putting myself through that. I'm not putting myself through no stress, nothing. I'm moving forward, I'm moving on. And you've done it at times. It might have worn you down, it might have been a bit stressful. But as I said with the Ten of Wands, these wands are in front of this guy. They're not on his back. He's pushing them forward. He's moving through it. And this says to me, with the King of Cups, that the King of Cups has been through some stressful times, but he got through it. He pushed forward until he got to where he wanted to be. And it's made him a better and a stronger person. And I certainly think for 2015, Virgo, it's going to be a case of some hard work. But you're going to be defeating your enemies. You're going to be defeating the fear. You're going to be defeating what was no longer serving you. We've got that with the Strength card. The woman taming the lion. She's taming her fears. And with the Five of Swords, walking away from anything that was causing problems. You are the victor in both of these cards. The King of Cups also talks about resolving difficult situations. And you've done it. You've absolutely done it. Through 2015, you've resolved anything that was difficult for you. You know that hard work and diligence and keeping at it and keeping going and keeping up would ensure that in the end, through 2015, you were going to reach a point where you can look back and you say, I'm so glad that I changed my life. I'm so glad that I knocked down them cups that weren't serving me. I'm so glad that that poisonous drink has now spilt out, because I've got stuff that's left upstanding. I've got other cups that I can drink from now, and the water is clear. I think with this reading, Virgo, I feel so empowered for you, because I feel that it's going to be a really good 2015. We all have blips in our life, obviously. And some of us choose to let them burden us. We choose to hold the ones on our back. but you choose to push them forward with all your might. You're very strong. And I feel that 2015 is going to be a really amazing year for you, because it's all going to be what you've created. You make a decision and you've stuck to it, and you just carried on pushing ahead until you got to a point emotionally, financially, psychologically, where you wanted to be, which is just happy. So guys, that's the end of your reading for the year 2015. I really enjoyed doing that. Thank you. I really enjoyed doing that. And I shall see you on your next reading. It's going to be a Law of Attraction tarot reading. And this will be messages from the universe as to potentially what you could be attracting into your life in the year 2015. So I'll see you on that reading, and take care.